And welcome everybody. I am back after my wonderful since my last stream of like maybe a couple of hours ago or a little while ago. I did say I was going to go get something to eat and then come back, and that's what I'm doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick thing about Final Fantasy XIV. I gotta go through the event. I won't be. I'm going to be 100% honest. I am not going to do any voice lines since I've already kind of streamed it once before with my elf character. This time we're going through with my kitty, and then we are going to go from there. So with that, I'm just going to probably just stay on it for a few seconds. All I'm going to do is probably just stay on the thing before clicking next, so that you guys can read it. We're just going to blaze through it and get it done and over with. We just gotta wait. Alright, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So, luckily I'm in the right spot to start this. I believe I am. Hurry up and load in so we can get going. I made myself some ramen, but I just didn't do just normal instant ramen. I cooked up me some chicken and some ham and some eggs, and that's why it took me a little longer, and that's why I'm a little later than I wanted. So, but still good. I'm still fully full. I'm full. I am literally really full. Like, there is nothing really, like, I don't probably have no room to snack, only water. Alright, so I gotta remember where I gotta go for the event. Oh, right, hold on. You go over here first. Oh, shit. There we go. I forgot to put the image up. Good thing no one talked in the game chat. Trust me, it took everything in me not to take a nap. I was like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta get back into the streaming. What the hell, Bob? You left and came back? Yeah, I said I was. I actually said on my last stream, I'm going to leave, go get something to eat, then come back. Now I just gotta find the... They're not loaded in yet. You see me pay attention. Oh, okay, sorry. Excuse me, sir. Oh, sorry, this isn't what I thought it was. Thanks, but that's not what I wanted. Where is it? I've been playing Wall World all evening, so I probably missed it. You likely would have forgotten already. Anyway. Let's see. I gotta remember where I have to go for this. I know it's in Costa del Sol, man. I just have to go to Costa del Sol. Zero, do you remember where I gotta go? I just gotta do the Ranger event, or the event. Hold up. Had the game up. What's that? Where do I have to go to do start doing the special event? You know, the Ranger event. I know I have to go to Casa del Sol, but I can't remember where it starts. Oh, right. And you need a hand. Not right now, Maui.
Hello there.
Hello there. Not right now. I gotta actually respond to him now. I'm just gonna do the Power Ranger event, then more Madden. I love how we call it the Power Ranger event when that's not even supposed to be the correct term. All right. Okay, so that. Yeah, Castle. Also, hi, Piper. Hope you're doing good at work. Oh, right, we're at the part where we have the Crystal Braves. Oh, yeah, right here. Duh. Moon Fair Chaperone. Let's see if they recognize me. Oh, my person's been answered. Answer somebody. Yeah. What's wrong with that? Warriors. Vigil. Sunshine Safe. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway. Now we go to Casa del Sol. Like I said, I've already read this once with my elf, so we're kind of going to go through it a little quicker with my kitty. Because we need to get him his ranger suit. Haven't made it there yet. Leaving in about 20 minutes for it. Oh. Well, good luck, Piper. Hopefully work goes smooth for you tonight. Now we can go over here. Whee! Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's an odd bug. There's a surge, you guess, and shifting hearts. They might have mentioned the spirit. I hope so, because between you and me, I'm in a bit of a bind. If you wouldn't mind lending an ear for trouble, I appreciate giving you a call. Well, I'm sure. Much obliged. You see the fires, no stranger difficulties, Michael. Yeah. Ah. Behind, da da da. Da 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 da. Yeah. Uh huh. Alright, fair enough. Follow me. Whee! Alrighty. Alright, apologies. Yep. Again, I'm not really going to read through all this again since I've already done it once before on stream. We're just trying to go through it as quick as we can. so my kitty can have the ranger outfit. My name is Oddbob Neppa. You might have heard me. You know, killer of primals, slayer of women. Wait, no, not slayer. Layer of women. I slay their hearts. Doop 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 doop. You heard me, Zero. The layer of women and slayer of their hearts. Don't tell me you've forgotten the happy fun times we had. Oh, I slayed your heart, Zero. Don't make that face to me. I made you fall in love with me. He's gonna jump in this chat and go, what the fuck are you talking about? Alright, it's time to become a Power Ranger. Just remember, bunnies don't let you leave. So, what you're saying is I have a lifelong partner. I don't see no any downside to this. So somebody pointed out to me that the FFXIV, so 14 is in the, after I got it through the last time. So we weren't on stream, I think, last time when we talked about it. So there's 14, then there's the 14, the Final Fantasy symbol right there on the belt. God, it gives me Light Ranger vibes so much. With a little hint of Batman because of the things on his gloves. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah, they did a good job sneaking those details in there. Yeah. And the tassels in the back. Again, you guys just pause the video if you want to reread these. I am not rereading it. I mean, it really helps them, but what one should I put? A or B? Yeah, I'm going to do this. Really, I'm quite taken... Okay, this one might be different than the last time, so... Really, I'm quite taken with it. Especially fond of the off on the mouth with this festival goers can rest assured that they shall be safe under my watchful eye as the sun shines bright. I think that one's different than the last... Because I said this shirt, it sure suits him, and that was a whole different one. Okay, now then, Leon, consider this your official appointment to the Sunshine Survivor. Okay, go forth and remember go. Okay, yep, that's the same. And those are the same. Okay. Just had to make sure. Thank you. Anyway. SNS. And this is all the same. Okay, let's make sure everything's still the same. Yep, everything's still the same. Yeah, the marine incident area with the merchant. Blah, blah, blah. I heard a kitty. besides me. Okay, before going after this, I gotta do something. Okay. Where's the HUD? There we go. How do I do it again? Just to make this over here, I need to figure out how to do it. I'll figure that out later. Okay, anyway. Because I was going to try to figure out how to do the thing over there. I figure out what I have to do. Fly, kitty, fly! A kitty and a kitty. Oh, was that a griffin? It was. No, it was what's his name? Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh, there he is. Hot Bird Summer. Is it like hot cross buns? Alright. Oh. We helped these guys last year, I remember that. Sadly, we're like, oh god, there's a pirate. In reality, she's like, you know, she's basically in love. That's her lover, and she can't accept that, you know, he doesn't like her. Don't worry about her. Worry about the man. A safe distance. We'll do the middle one. Alright. Anyone standing there is like that can only have ill intent. I'll warn the man once. Doop 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 doop. Excuse me, sir. There's a weird lady around this rock. Do you know her by chance? She said something about death by snoo-snoo. Or break her pelvis, something like that. Yeah, we helped these guys last year. It was adorable. Because she was the reason why we had to cheer him up again last year. Show him how it's done! Wow, we energized him so much he wants a Super Saiyan. Alright. What about over there? I don't know. What is over there? Oh, Mr. Musclebound McGee still doing his squats. Da 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 da. I jump like your life depends on it. Watch out, or you'll eat sand. Oh no. Oh god, you heard a snap. Do-do-do-do. Boppy power! Divided in the ocean without thought. Yep. That guy needs to stop doing so many squats! It's making me jealous. Alright, sirs. Most is burned for more. God, I can barely see straight. Oh no, that's not good. Color plumber. Heat exhaustion. Smell as oil does with water. So tell them to find a spot in the shade. Tell them they're playing. Unrest. Drink your water. Find your shade. I feel like this guy, even when they went to go find shade and rest and water, he's over there going, "Roar! Me Hulk, me smash, me smash bunny." Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Thanks. You deserve some much needed rest. Thank you. Can I see if I can find them? Fuck from the CD became to offer his personal things, but okay. Well, okay. So same. Still the same. Still the same. Oh yeah, then we find out why he's so nervous. They wanted him to have 5 years experience in a 1 year experience job. Gotta love it, right, Zero? Here, you need 5 years experience for this entry-level job. Hope you're ready. The poor bastard. I know, right? There was actually, I remember reading something like this. Okay, I'm gonna go on a little tangent. A guy invented a program on computers to help with businesses. The program only came out when this post was made. He even said they want 5 years experience in a program that I made 3 years ago. Even the guy who created the job cannot get a job in the field because they want 5 years experience. And you're like, what? Like, even I had to go, what the fuck? The guy created it. He should be able to walk in there like, yeah, I created this. So, do you really want me to have that experience? How much experience do you want me to have when I'm already proving I'm 10 times better than anybody with 5 years experience? Companies really do this, and I wish they would stop. Like, entry-level jobs are entry-level, where you're supposed to train people. Stop training if you don't want them to leave so much. Maybe pay them more, and they'll stay longer. That's my rant. But wait, you're a Power Ranger. You're not supposed to show everybody. Never mind. Oh god, it's one of Rita's monsters! Or is it Lord Zed right now? Rita and Lord Zed! Rita and Zed have released a monster! And it's ugly. I do like that I look like I'm growling when I'm angry with my cat. There, fine. Use his real name. Really get him to encourage them. Why did you wear a hat like that to the beach? That looks like something you wear at the Kentucky Derby. Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest. There should be a emote where you can actually do that, like you do certain moves. It gives you like the fire power up that he has. Great, but now we have to worry about Lord and Rita, Lord Zed and Rita. Okay, we gotta get the Megazord. Leon, we need to get them. Hey, Mr. H, do you happen to have a giant, like, you know, 4-story tall robot for reasons? Oh, nothing major. Just the wonderful shark that he destroyed. Lord Zed and Rita just made it to a giant shark, and we have to go kill it. I gotta remember if I have the ranger emotes on this character or not. No, I do not have the ranger emotes. I guess I didn't buy them for him. I thought they were, what's the word I'm looking for? Account wide. No, I should really not, like, jump on so fast because he's right there. What the hell? What kind of mount is... Okay, that's a cool-ass amount. Oh, I'm hearing the broom. I thought that was his tongue for a minute there. I'm like, oh, that tongue's making some weird-ass noises. Yay, I got the suit. Alrighty. I'm gonna go put this on real quick and then we're gonna switch over to Madden. Actually, I should take some pictures for it. Nah, I'll do pictures another day. I'll do pictures off stream. Whoa, hello, ladies. Alright, I gotta see if I can find them. So remember that guy in a little... Okay, there is one... Okay, we might not just leave just yet. I gotta go find the little girl and the guy that we ran into with Leon. There's those three. That we ran over here with. They were from last year. I want to see how they're doing. Unless you don't see them again. Because that will suck. Oh, right. Let's see here. Meh. Oof. That, Sir, oh no, he's drowning. Help! Somebody's drowning! Someone drowned this poor bastard! I don't think I'll ever see him again after this. If I don't see him again, I'm gonna be kind of sad, but I guess you don't see him. Ah! Alright, so trying to see if we see the guy and the girl again, because, you know, like, for 2 years in a row, they had us talking to them and helping them and all that. This year, they don't have us really interacting with them, so that's why I'm like, there's got to be a way to interact with them. You know, you don't get us you don't have us, like, become, like, kind of close with a character like that, even if they're just a seasonal thing, and make them disappear on us. But he's like right there. My mountain is like literally right there. I'm looking at him. Alright. But why am I not sprinting across this? Mother! My sprint's down. Ah! You know what? I'll just worry about that another day. New Gordania. You know, now that I have this Ranger suit, I should become a bard and start playing the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme. Just to see how many people go, what the fuck? Just why the hell not? Alrighty. Oh, number 9. Nope. Number 10. Oh, alright, I gotta get that first. First things first. Main head. Oh. Head and body. There we go. Ah, I hate when I do that. I do that all the damn time. don't know if I really have an axe to match this. That might work. For now. Apply. Oh, right. I hide the hardware. Do 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 do. There we go, folks. I got the armor. Now let's get back to the mat. Let's head over to Madden. We'll go back to the FC house and have some fun. Of course, now I'm kind of curious. Well, wait, does it even give, it gives me cat ears for my cat. That's hilarious. Anyway, to the FC house. Alrighty. That's why I'm not going too far ahead. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not going ahead in the story at all. Maybe another day we'll challenge Chase to a football. The Packers versus the Bills, and see how we do. I just ate, getting my food ready took longer than I thought. So, without further ado, we'll switch over to Madden. Meow. Oh, okay. Be right back. Yes, exit the game. I will do pictures and stuff later. Okie dokie. Let's see. Yeah. Now we'll get the change things around. Actually, I gotta do that right now. Edit. Madden 24. I thought it would be adjusted. There we go. And done. There we go. Now we're into Madden. Get that all edited up. Madden, 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 Madden. Alright. Hopefully the game works this time. Let's hope it works. Come on. Loading. with that. I forgot that. Alright, now we can go back into this.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Funny how we get back to the EA Sports thing and I see it's a NASCAR tire. Unlock your pack. Claim your EA welcome. Feature new players to upgrade your squad. Huh? And about creating the unstoppable lineup built from the... Oh, yeah, I saw this before. Yeah, we don't need that right now. We're going back into the franchise. Little football. Start the season strong. I'll look into this stuff when I'm off stream. Alright. Franchise, that's where we were at. Huh. Okay, yeah, it's bi-week. Manage staff. Okay. He's expensive. Let's see what we got for defense. Boost speed of outside linebackers. Quick turn. What's this? There we go. Personal player personnel. Oh shit. Oh well, now I know that for next time. But we're good. Next week versus the Jets. So far in the preseason stats, we are 3-0. In reality, they're 1-1. Wow. So let's do this. Let's go into the next race. Okay, good. Whew. Can't stand up. Talk about your talk to your players about opening day. Okay. Here are the players who ball in preseason. Okay. Every year there are players who ball out in preseason. Never been more ready, coach. I'm here to make plays and help the team win. You're saying get 2 combined sacks and tackles for a loss against the Jets to continue his breakout. Hell yeah. Okay. Speak to me about the keys to winning on opening day. Stifling defense, dominating offense. They're both really good. Yeah. Ideally, we establish a rhythm with the offense. Fill the game and get a big enough lead to make their offense one-dimensional. I mean, yeah. Passing game. Every offense wants to be balanced. What's your main focus? Probably the passing game. I mean, the real it's passing. It's a passing league. Rather, you're needing trailing passing. It's the best option. I mean, yeah, we're already pretty good with the beat the Jets, throw for 350 yards. Focus your offensive game on passing to help achieve your goal. Yep. I'm going to be honest, like, running, we got to figure it out pretty good. It was throwing that I was having issues with. Choose players to upgrade.
This is the development trait. Superstar and Superstar X Factor players will progress faster over time. Players can improve their development trait by being one of the top performers in the league at their position.
Okay.
This is the Abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities a player has and what effects they have in-game. Abilities are available to both Superstar and Superstar X Factor players. Unlock ability slots by improving the player's overall rating. This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes in-game objectives. Only X Factor players have zone abilities.
Uses quickness and fancy moves to dart around a slow offensive lineman. Play to... Oh. Okay, we're good for that. Alright, upgrade. Power. Increase life or kick. Well, this is top skill, accuracy. We want accuracy too, so. There we go. This is Martin, not Bass. Alright. Williams, MLB. Middle linebacker. Field general. Excels at reading plays and allows and are always in the best position to secure a tackle. Top speed. Finds the gap and meets between. This is his weakest, so I want to give him kind of a more here. There we go. Besides, his other skills were at 69. Or one was at 69. I didn't really want to touch it. Giggity. Alrighty. Let's do this. Let's play this season game. Let's go. Let's go. 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 We're away on our first game. Man, that sucks. Actually, I might have to use the bathroom before we start too much. Once we start the game, I'll probably pause so I can run to the bathroom.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bills and the Jets on Monday Night Prime Time.
Oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers went to the Jets. That's right.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, we talk about the phrase last but not least. That qualifies here. It's the final game of Week 1 and one of the most anticipated debuts around these parts in a long time. All eyes on the new number 8, Aaron Rodgers, making his first start as a New York Jet.
And think about it, wearing number 8 despite a gracious gesture from the retired number 12, Joe Namath, to wear that number. Aaron Rodgers is going to make his own way wearing his college number. And you're right about how anticipated this is. The Jets believe he's the piece to get them to the playoffs and possibly the Super Bowl.
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback Josh Allen.
And it just feels like Allen has the Bills on the cusp of something great. Another 13-win season last year, and they're officially perennial favorites in the AFC. Behind that.
All right, now I can go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Oh. Whew. There we go. Now let's...
Excellence from one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. His throw's going to be incomplete.
Shit.
So for the Bills, Charles, a lot of people see them as the favorites to unseat Kansas City, not just as AFC champions, but potentially as Super Bowl champions. You take a peek at their first month of the season, the Jets tonight, home for the Raiders next week, then at Washington, home for the Dolphins before they make the trip to London in Week 5.
And it looks like a slate that's going to challenge them, and it probably will, but it's also one that's manageable. They've got a big-time offense and a defense that's been #1 in the league the last couple of seasons. They believe this is their year.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing now is Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Woo!
21 yards there on 3rd down.
Well, you want to make sure that on an opening drive that you at least stay out there for a while and get into the flow of the game. A 3-and-out would have been problematic, but that's a good throw there to ensure they get another set of downs.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Woo!
7 yards there and a 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Allen off the play fake. And bringing it in, it's Davis.
Woo!
Bills. Gabriel Davis, 30 yards. And the Bills are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So peel back the curtain and let the show begin here. Here we go, partner. After 244 starts in a Packer uniform, it is the first start here in New York for the newest Jet, Aaron Rodgers.
Is he following? I think he's following Brett Favre, didn't he?
Exhale now and just enjoy the show. So much build-up, so much speculation, so many of us wondering how this is going to turn out. It begins right now.
Holy!
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Wow, that
A
was.
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing is Rodgers. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
Dude.
Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
I need to find
The
Oliver.
start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed.
No, you made him go. You make him go. Shit.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Deontay Hardy back deep. That's taken at around the 40. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Allen now looks to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Allen.
Ah.
And he's going to go down here. A sack.
Oh.
Back to the 34.
I even hit the button.
Multiple players
Problem is I let go and had to re-push it.
If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? Is that's what's going to go
I made a mistake on that one.
Say, my goodness, that's how you do it. And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I wanted to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved.
So, okay, it is a brand new rule for 2023.
I believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Inside the 20, and he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Boy, this defense is circling early. A pick-6 there, and they are off to the races here in this first quarter.
And, partner, when you get off to a first-quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
Bass on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6.
And they're going to go right back out into the field. I love it.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away.
Ooh, they dropped it.
The New York set to take the field. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Clownty.
Holding. Offense.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
17-0 our score after one.
Damn.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Here's Hardy set to return. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. The last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And go.
To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete. Coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Kicking ass and taking names.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Play action. Now it's Allen.
Oh.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen.
Oh, shit.
To fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football back at their own 17. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Yeah.
Von Miller now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Re-injury risk me. I'm not going to risk him. I will need him to recover properly.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers.
Woo!
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. With such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That
Wow, he just threw it right at my guy.
Cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. You got to see if they can stop a score.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So after the INT, it's Allen, and it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
2nd and goal from the 1. Harris
Oh.
is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. And the Bills are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
Man, I have
And
destroyed.
the lead is now 24.
I have destroyed
Scoring
the
summary,
crowd
3-5.
in this game.
And it culminates in a Bills
The
touchdown.
fact that they were screaming earlier in the game, and now I got them going quiet.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Aaron Rodgers in the offense heading back out, and he's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive. Now Hall to start the drive, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle.
Oh, 2-minute
We've
warning.
hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I have made this crowd go
And we remind you that
quiet.
Coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw going to be caught by Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return, Hardy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 24-0 lead already in hand, really no reason to try to do anything too crazy here.
But I'm going to do something crazy. And 2.
On 1st down, Allen.
Oh.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, here's Allen.
Oh.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down, and he'll get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 4th and 1. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
To throw, it's Allen.
Oh.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
All right, we need a Hail Mary.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker.
Holding. Offense.
What?
So
No.
instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Here's the punter Martin out to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line.
And the end of the first half.
So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Desmond Ridder, a touchdown pass in the victory. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Dalvin Cook, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. Isaiah Pacheco, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way.
Run, little bitch.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Will they get their first touchdown? I don't think so.
On the draw, it's Hall. To the 36-yard line, stop there. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
They try to throw on second down, but this is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
The Bills are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, I think everyone is watching. We're certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Come on.
Allen off the play fake.
Has his man. It's Shakir.
Woo!
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Now Allen.
Oh.
His throw incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Oh.
Bullet throw, but incomplete.
Shit.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And how about this, a fake? And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it. This, without question, would fall into the latter category.
I swear I hit the button.
Without question, partner, I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
Paul ought to give up the middle. Gets past one man. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On first down, right back to Hall.
Oh, I missed him.
Now he'll be brought down short of the 15. But
I literally switched to the player I wanted and ran right by him.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start. But, boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just, and he's going to be taken down.
Woo!
Back around the 18-yard line.
There we go.
That time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
EA
Back now here
Sports.
at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys real big here to begin quarter number 4. To throw is Rodgers. This is caught, and it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Finally.
This opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there, maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Onside kick.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And go.
Harris running straight ahead. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner, pound away, and try and finish off a game.
Oh, shit.
Now here's a pass on first down.
There was a guy clear in the freaking end zone.
Throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen.
Ah, damn, I keep missing.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Come on.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Turtle, turtle.
Now Allen. Touchdown! Damian Harris, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Charles, a well-drawn-up play, beautifully executed, and look at the scoreboard and where we're at in the second half. They are on their way to a 1-0 start to this season.
Exactly what every team in the league dreams of. Winning your season opener, getting off to that good start, and building confidence for the rest of the season.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
Boom.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And he ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
Wilson!
Just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And Davis with it left side. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Erickson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? A throw there.
Yeah!
End up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete.
Wow.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
And go.
They run again with Harris. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Holding. Offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Caught right side, Davis. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Allen going to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs.
Woohoo!
Still going inside the 20, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Tough opponent.
Pass on for the extra point.
Oh.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only
We won against a team that should have been kicking our ass, and we're just plowing through.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Woo!
And Oliver able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
One thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's probably one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
Oh, man, the Jets are going to be like...
So for Buffalo, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener.
Oh.
And they will head back home next week.
I can just
Meanwhile,
imagine
the
what's going to...
Jets, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.
I'm not going to lie. I can just
Charles Davis,
imagine
crew,
that whole situation in the Jets locker room. They're going to be... That locker room is going to be so destroyed from people pissed off. It's not even funny. Oh. Oh. You got 2 tackles. I almost got 350 plus offensive yards. I was doing pretty good. Oh. Oh. Upgrade players. Oh, this is just, that was just that was just murder at that point. I swear. Power rusher knocks lineman off balance. Quarterback plays to penetrate their gap. Suspense. Yeah, this was their leaker stat, so let's do that. Oh, he's 6'6", damn. All right, let's see. Franchise staff. Mentors 1 and 5% trade discount on all trades over than 30. Just a cramp. Boost the injury for linebackers. You know what? Okay. Okay. Time to play week 2. Let's see what time it is. It's probably be my last game for the night. Oh my god. The fact that I just literally just, the Jets were like, yeah, we're big and tough. They walked into that game like, we're the proud Jets. Yeah, I shut them down. Oh my God. Oh, there's Highmark
It's
Stadium.
week 2 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Bills and the Raiders, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills.
I love how they say topsy-turvy.
Hello,
Yeah, I
it's
just
Charles
kicked their
Davis.
ass.
I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they can be well set up for the rest of the year.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he returns this to the 22. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
Alrighty. I love that symbol in the middle of the field.
Now the new pickup from New England.
Oops.
This is Damian Harris. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play? Or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
Shit.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Alright.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Allen to throw it. And he completes it.
Yeah!
Tight end knocks. And
Oh, I thought he dropped it.
first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
On 1st down, Allen going deep for Diggs.
Oh.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Oh, man.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Well, this defense for the Raiders, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the
Oh.
win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
As soon as I let go of the ball, I noticed the other guy was running, and I'm like, oh shit.
Trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Alrighty.
And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raiders offense heading out with their new man under center for 2023, the former Patriot, former 49er, Jimmy Garoppolo.
It's another typical season for Jimmy G. Last year, when he was out there, he was excellent, leading the 49ers to 7 wins and throwing 4 times as many touchdowns as interceptions. Then the injury bug bit again. But Las Vegas, they're counting on him being able to do the exact same thing they saw in San Francisco, but avoiding injury while doing so.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 4 catches, 53 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Myers may be one of the most unsung wide receiver ones of the last 2 seasons, with over 800 yards of steady production both years. The Raiders add him to a loaded receiver room, and they'll rely on him to move the chains as he did in New England.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, they made me jump.
Here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
Ball start. Offense.
Colton Miller, former 1st-round pick, called for the penalty there.
Damn.
Still 1st down.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And Oliver breaking through to get him down. It's a loss of 7. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 31 yards there and a 1st down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff. And when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You look at this Buffalo defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
Well, we got Jackson now.
He's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Here we go.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo.
Oh.
Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign.
All right, what are my goals? Oh, I don't really need to worry about too much. All right.
Have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good
I think they
teammates
spend
right
half
here.
their
What I
budget
mean
on
by
recording
that
the
is
announcers.
possess the
Good
ball
grief, they
early
never
on,
shut
get
up.
at least 2
Yeah,
first downs,
they really
give the
don't,
defense a chance to
but...
settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run again with Harris. And scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, first half done, or first quarter done.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air, Allen.
Oh.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Fuck.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
46
Man,
on his first
sucking.
kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Trying to think here.
Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that, 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
You were saying about getting out there.
Get him down. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taken from just outside.
Oh, why did I go that way? Why did I do that? Oh.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Okay.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
There we go.
Catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. On their own side of the field. Close to the 50, but their own side of the field. They only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it. When it's in this situation, it's really man-on-man, isn't it? Who's going to win the battle? And right there, we saw it. At the point of attack, find enough yardage to pick up a first down. Give them credit for that one. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. 39 yards there, a big one.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Excuse me.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
What the hell is up with that ref?
laying himself out in the end zone. And the Bills are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The thumbs up. Yeah. All right.
The Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
Oh, no.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
How'd that happen? Oh, I must not have checked the wind. Oh, the wind's all... Yeah, that was it.
Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles, they got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have... They would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
Come on, come on.
Taken in at the 22. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And
right,
there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. Going deep for Diggs.
Oh.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Packers who have the lead as that game approaches halftime. The Packers needing to hold on and win this one on the road to avoid falling to 0-2. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Ravens looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. In that game, all square as they take on the visiting Seahawks.
Oh, God, the poor Lions. Yeah, if I turned off the music. I keep forgetting that. I'm like, where's the music? Yeah, turn it off for copyright reasons.
These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. So here are the Raiders now to take over. Last week they defeated the Broncos, and they've got the lead here as well as they work with a 1st and 10. throw out wide to Myers. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game. 2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. And that's complete to Adams. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's the linebacker, Matt Milano, getting up and stopping him for a loss.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Yeah.
The Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag.
Why are we talking about golf?
That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On the draw, it's Harris.
Oh.
Right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Oh.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Throw it!
He will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh my God, I threw it. I was like, come on. Oh.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go-for-broke type of a plays in a situation where I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities.
No throw for me, indeed.
And it backfired.
I was like, I'm trying to play, and it won't let me do it.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. Michael Mayer with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bullying his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And here come the Bills. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find something. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air.
Shit, I gotta be patient. I can't just be.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
There we go.
Caught by Davis. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They hand this off to Harris, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no.
No, it's a third down.
Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. Diggs will have a Bills first down as he'll get this up to the 45-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field.
There we go. Now we're getting.
43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And Diggs has it. The Bills passing game, get them down the field. They've got another first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Allen now on 1st down. It's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. A give to Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll keep it on again. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Allen. And he's got it. Got his man on the in route. Complete. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They run for it with Harris. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner.
There's a 2-minute
Do you
warning.
throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Garoppolo to throw. Incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Here's Hardy set to return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10.
Okay. Come on. And go.
Allen. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the... Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Allen. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Damian Harris, his 1st rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Here's Allen. They're going to try and run for it.
Oh, there's a flag.
Here, although there is a flag down, but for the players' reactions, this might be on the offense. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give them the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there? Because I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
A running play on 1st down will get 4 up to the 29.
I like that run right there, partner. Not deflect. The one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Here we go.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. But instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on for the 5th time here today. On the return, Hardy. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Allen and the Bills now down by 2. 1:08 to go. And they need at least 30 yards, you'd have to think, here to move the football to have a shot.
Alrighty, let's see if I can do this.
To throw is Allen. Open man downfield is Davis. He may go.
Woohoo!
Takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Charles, what a big drive late in the fourth quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game.
That was, oh my God.
Defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the fourth quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Yeah, we're just doing the point.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Oh.
Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Raiders heading out to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives. So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say? Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again. And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. Here's second and a yard. Back to throw, Garoppolo. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final two plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now Garoppolo. Gets this to Myers. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Let's see here.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. That's caught by Myers. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Oh, let's see here. Think. I need something.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He'll look to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. He's back to throw.
Oh!
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
We have no more timeouts. Oh.
CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game.
I just got to get us to the field goal range. That's all I got to do.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills offense back out onto the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh.
Here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
The target is the 43-yard line.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Allen. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He got a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical, you feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They were just hoping for something to go their way. A tip ball, a penalty, anything to get them within shouting distance of field goal range. But now, with the clock where it is, this is going to take something close to a miracle to pull this one out.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete.
Oh, right when I was ready to throw.
Drive comes up empty. And
no.
the game is over.
Goddamn.
You really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for the Raiders...
Fuck. I should have ran more in that game. I really should have. Damn. Plays down in the box to punish even the strongest rush in the attack. Zone upgrade the back stop. He plays downfield, keeps the offense in front of them. Yeah, let's get that up.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your lineup and evaluate him on the field to unlock his true potential.
Oh, he's not even on the field yet. Well, let's practice squad eligible. Okay. Well, let's get him just blocking upgraded. Production. Specializes in keeping the quarterback upright. And with that, I am done for the night. Done. We're going to go raid somebody. It's already like 1 o'clock, and I am not going to play another one. I'm a little pissed. I pushed myself to the point where I was trying so hard to win in front of the crowd that I was making mistakes like crazy. So, lesson learned. We're not going to try to make as many mistakes next time. Hopefully. But we'll find out. Because I'm an idiot a lot of times on these things, so... Let's see who we can raid. Oh, I know who we can raid.
I was trying to press.
I know who we're going to raid, since I don't think I've raided him in a while. Crimbo. Crimbo. No, excuse me. Here we go. Well, we're going to just go raid Crimbo. Have a good night, and have y'all. I'll see y'all next weekend, and all that. We'll play more of this. Trust me, we will play more of this. I'm going to have to get better somehow, and the more I play, the better I get. So, without further ado, I am out of here. I will talk to you all next weekend.